and did something specifically for you when she made this inspirational journal. We know Erin for getting us all organized and giving us beautiful journals and awesome pens and like beautiful styles. Here's a way though to connect to your faith. And in this past year, I think a lot of people have come back to their faith or increased their faith. And a great way to do that is a study or is a daily meditation or a daily prayer. And that's exactly what this is for. Now, there is a Christian version, and that's going to be this one, Rejoice in the Lord Always. And that will come with this awesome metal bookmark that says Create. You're going to get 5 of the dual-ended markers, as well as the little pen case. And then your other choice, and now that one will have scripture in it to kind of meditate on each and every day. Now, if you want, if you're not Christian, if you're any other faith, maybe you just like to do an inspirational podcast every day, this one's gonna be for you. Let all that you do be done in faith. And that one comes with the metal bookmark that says plan. Either way, your item number is H230112. This is launching right now today. You're saving $4. This is 3 months of daily use. So consider that. You may want to pick up more than one because I think these are going to be incredibly popular. Awesome gifts, $10.38 on Easy Pay. So your item number again, H230122. Megan Elizabeth is joining us. She's like home solutions expert, mom of, I know they always get this wrong on my card. How many? 4,
we have
5?
4.
Okay, it is 4. I thought that you kept having more and then we didn't update the card. But also, I just found out that you have been not only journaling, and this has completely changed your life for the past 15 years, you actually teach journaling and what it can do in your life. So will you talk to us about that? Because this was way before you started working with the Erin Condren brand.
Yeah, actually, I have loved Erin Condren for such a long time. Such a beautifully designed planners and hand-coiled, made in the USA planners. But what I've done for the last 15 years, it kind of started out of my own need and necessity. I was going through a really difficult time. I had miscarriages and I was going through a really difficult postpartum depression. And I started teaching scrapbooking and journaling because I realized it was such a personal way to grow in my faith, to process life, and to get through what I was going through. And now Erin Condren has created something so beautiful for us to be able to daily go through an undated 3 months, so you can kind of pick up where you are, wherever you are, however you are, and go through your personal reflections, your daily gratitude, your prayers, whatever it may be, you're able to do inside these daily inspirational planners.
So here's how it's all, each one is a little bit different. We're going to show you both.
Yes.
This is the Christian version, and this one, really the only difference is that it has a scripture down here for you to reference. And then here it will say today's verse, my reflections on this verse, how I want to walk in this verse today, my own daily prayer, my daily gratitude, so incredibly important, devotion habits, this week's prayer list. Have you ever said, I will pray for you, I will pray for you, and then you forget? I hate that feeling. And then the next day I'm like, I said I would pray for Juliet. I've got to remember to do that. It's right here. What are this week's goals? Important dates coming up. How can I share my faith this week? When you put that intention down on paper, it makes it so much easier to actually happen. And not only that, the thing I love, and I'm sure that you teach this with a devotional like this or any type of journaling, is when you can look back a year later or 5 years later, 10 years later, what was I learning at that time? What was I going through in that time? How did God work in my life? And I can look back on it and go, oh, I forgot about that. Look how God was working in my life, and I may not have even realized it at that time.
Right.
It's so beautiful to be able to do that. You are really inspiring me because I've just gotten into a daily meditation, but I'm not writing anything down. What is it that writing does for us? Putting pen to paper, which we rarely ever do anymore.
Well, I think that putting pen to paper just does so much for us personally. You know, our faith is so personal. Our daily lives are so personal to us. Our handwriting is unique to us. And something about putting the pen to paper just gives us a different way to reflect, to process, to work through the things that life throws at us. So we're really able to expound upon our faith no matter where we are, no matter what we believe. Maybe you're new to your faith or you're seasoned in your faith and you're using your NIV Jesus Bible every day, whatever it may be, you're able to really expound upon in this because Erin Condren made it so diverse and customizable to what's important to you. And I just love that. I use both of them in my day-to-day life because I like to use this planner for listening to my podcasts and other personal growth. And then I use this one when I'm reflecting on those special Bible verses that really mean something to me. And to me, having this available and able to use is such a lasting legacy too. It's not just a gift for me, it's a gift for future generations.
Oh,
And I
that's
love
such a
that.
good point too. Well, I wanted to show you up close and personal. This is the faith version. It says, let all that you do be done in faith. We only have 700 remaining already just in this faith version. So this one will not have a Christian scripture. It's just going to be, though, today's teaching or lesson. So whether that is something that comes from a book of faith or like you do, a podcast, Tony Robbins, whoever you're listening to, my reflections on this teaching, how I want to bring this teaching into my day. Daily gratitude, always so incredibly important. This week's intentions, also important dates. How can I share my faith this week? And then my daily spiritual habits. So this is the brand new today. We don't have a lot in the faith, fewer than 700, and we have 1,400 in the Christian. Your item number is H230112. I like the size too. Fits perfectly in my today's special value. Just saying. Thank you, Megan. So good to see you.
Thank you, Terry. Take care.
Okay, bye-bye. H230112. $10.38 on Easy Pay gets it home. All right, if you go to